Okay, I always pray for rain, but we had a major one last night. So here is field 6 and our irrigation machine. This is the end gun. It was all the way over there next to the edge, and the wind had just tumbled this machine. You can see it flipped over, we estimate, 1.5 times and landed here. You can see some of the tree damages along the woods line from the fierce winds. So it's 6 towers, 204 foot apiece between them, and then I think it's a 55-foot end gun with a booster pump. And the booster pump looks, none of it looks good. You can see the booster pump and all that twisted up in here. Yeah, the booster pump's gonna be shot. You can see it's twisted off. All the tower boxes, GPS guidance. So this one is the last tower. We'll walk up to the second to the last tower. So that was the last tower. That's tower 6. We're walking up to tower 5, and you can see up here the pipe is completely thrown off the machine. You can see most of the metal is all twisted. Wheel frames. That's supposed to be on the ground. So imagine the drive shafts are probably going to be shot too. More tower control boxes, wiring ripped out. Pipe removed from the boot.
We'll ride back out.
So this was tower 5. And again, the pipes, structurally wise, are shot when they twist like that. You can see the amount of water we had just with the debris that carried up to the pole there, to the piping. More stress cracking. Walking up to tower 4. Again, it's the same over and over again. Pipe disconnected from the unit. Tower flipped on one side. That tower 5 looks like, tower 6 looks like it tumbled a couple times, because you can see the road, the machine was lined up directly with the road. And it's 55, 60 feet into the field. But again, wires ripped out of control boxes. Ripped on the boots. There might be some salvageable metal. We got Lee Rain on the way here. They're going to start doing some evaluations, taking some inventory, see how quick we can get this. You can see we've got a lot of grass that's going to need water in a couple days. I'll get to how much water we actually received from the rain last night. But this machine covers not only everything green here, but also the green on the other side of this road, service road. More stress on these a lot of pipe is going to be recycled here, sure. Meaning to the recycle yard, not recycled here on the farm. But you see all the supports are all bended and twisted. Okay, we're working our way up to tower 3, I think. You can see the grass where the machine first hit and tumbled. Divots kind of thing. Not really concerned about that. We're concerned about getting this machine back up before it dries out. It's supposed to get hot this weekend again. So tower 3, same thing. Flipped over, one flip on the side. Yeah, there's plenty of pipe stress here. off the hinge, off the ball. There might be some salvageable out of here, but not much. Sometimes the metal looks straight, but then when you look at the bolts and stuff that were stressed and making the holes bigger and so forth, it won't create a structurally sound piece if you try to put it back together. But you can see right there, there's stress marks in the piping, which just pretty much destroys that whole 200 foot of pipe. And of course all these I don't know what you call these, but all these bars that kind of help support the weight of these things. Okay, walking up on Tower 2. We've already started taking this thing apart because we got to get this out of here. Like I said earlier, it's going to be a short amount of time, and this is going to need water quick. But our crew's starting disassembling it while the Lee Rain will be on their way here to check things out and figure out how to get a new machine here quick. On this machine you see, well, tower box again, the control module is blowing apart. You can see it's all the twisted and everything. The only thing that might look salvageable out of this whole kit is maybe the tires, maybe a couple gearboxes. But you see that this is where every piece of pipe is probably, yeah, this is just, I sound upset because we've been praying for rain for so long. And we get it, Mother Nature really throws us a blow. But see, these are like the support brackets I was mentioning. See how they're twisted? There's no repair in those. And when that's done like that, the piping is also affected. This machine is pretty much a total wash, really. There's our crew. I guess we're going to have to document the timing on this. It's not an easy process. There's going to be multiple forklifts, multiple manpower. You know, if they were to assemble this on a regular time frame, you'd have a crew of 5 or 6 guys and put it together in 4 or 5 days. But because of the urgency, we're going to have our guys, the Lee Rain guys, all these guys working on this to try to get this back into shape as soon as possible. Now, Tower 1, and I'm not the expert, Tower 1 was still standing, and what they're trying to do now is save it. So we're going to release the pressure by that broken pipe tower, get that off of there, and then Lee Rain's going to have to do an inspection of the piping and make sure that there's no stress on that pipe. Because the last thing we want to do is go and build out the balance of this ladder or this pivot just to have this not structurally sound and to have this collapse, which then causes the rest of it to collapse as well. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but it's just another day on the farm.